Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Tuesday. How we doing? Can you hear me? Always the question. Yes, you can. Hello, hello. And a roll tide to you all, as you can see from the hat. Am I feeling better? Yes, I am feeling better, and hopefully I'm sounding better. If you listen to Monday's show, then you know that I was not feeling super great, but I'm feeling much better now. So excited to be with you. Good. Yeah, this is the product of 5 days of Zyrtec and nasal spray and all kinds of nonsense. So I've been really under the weather. Some kind of sinus infection just absolutely destroyed me. What's up, Leon? Hey, Unknown. Amy Cloud, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. 14 months in a row, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I hope everybody's good. Tonight we are listening to the smooth sounds of Sing 4D Laughter, friend of the show. So, love those, love him. All those songs, those tunes. We're listening to a Final Fantasy playlist tonight. Because, as you may know, we've got some exciting things. Actually, you may not know this because I literally just hyped it a second ago. So we got a lot to do tonight, everybody. We got a lot to do because this is a big week. This is Bill and Frank week. It's episode 3 of The Last of Us on Max, HBO, formerly known as HBO. And so we're going to talk a little about that episode. And so let me give you a roadmap tonight. In a little bit, we're going to begin with a question that I got on YouTube, and I thought it was a great question. I don't think that there are bad questions. There may be bad actors, but there's not bad questions, right? That's the teacher side of me, because if somebody's asking a question, there's at least a part of them that wants to learn something new. And so we're going to talk about a question, and it was about the theology of why I like this story of Bill and Frank. And so we're going to get into that a little bit tonight, something that I actually talk about with my class a bit. It's a really common ethical sort of thing in theology, so we're going to discuss that for a little bit. We're going to play through the same segment in The Last of Us, and we're going to talk about some of those things, and then we're going to get into some Aristotle toward the end. And Aristotle is going to help us think about, it's going to help us think about both versions of the Bill and Frank story, because this is where the TV show deviates from the game. And I think it's going to be a really, really good and special thing. Hey, thank you so much for the gift subs. I don't know if I've ever heard that sound in in my life, but awesome. We love that. Radical. Let me change that sound because I like the smooth sounds of Final Fantasy. I don't like the smooth sounds, the not so smooth sounds of that chirpy nonsense. So all that said, we've got a lot to get into tonight. And so we're not going to delay too long, but there is one thing that I want to do. So I know a lot of you follow me because of the Final Fantasy stuff. And so every now and then I'll like to give you a little bit of some Final Fantasy stuff. Which has been a good week for Final Fantasy, by the way. I don't know if you knew this, but Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has had a full-on redemption this week when it comes to sales in Steam, because its PC release has been absolutely incredible. It's been absolutely incredible, so we love to hear that. Rebirth is one of, if not my absolute favorite game of all time. Just like I can't get away from it. I love it. And I'm just so delighted that it is doing pretty well. So, yeah. Not that I get a kickback or anything. I'm just glad for it. So, number 3 top seller in all of games in January, sub. Yes. We freaking love that. Freaking love that. What's up, sub? This should be a sign for Square Enix to stop doing exclusivity games and make it available for all platforms. Yeah, there's a couple ways of thinking about that. Because I'll tell you, like, a year later, there's a whole new conversation about this game. In fact, I'm about to replay the game really after spring break with some brand new content. I'm so excited about it. And we're going to just do free cam across the world. And I've got some surprises along the way. It's going to be a lot of fun. But you're going to learn more lore and more excitement from our free cam view of the entire game. We're not going to go quite into the story like we did, but it's definitely going to be, exploring the whole world with the free cam, because I love that thing. So we'll see if my computer can handle it. So free cam adventures are going to be so good. Just know I'm really working on that and behind the scenes. But yeah, that's good. So anyway, big week for Rebirth, but something else for you Final Fantasy crazies. So my mom got me a gift, and she said it was for Christmas, but in the great wisdom of Square Enix's release schedule, it did not arrive until afterwards. And so she came down for a gymnastics meet at BAMO with me the other day, and she gave me my gift. Are you ready for it? So we're going to do an unboxing of it. This is the gift she gave me. 3, 2, 1. Look at it. It's Alpha and Omega from Final Fantasy XIV. Look at this baby. Isn't that cool? And you've got Omega in there too. So we're going to actually open this together on stream. I was like, Mama Noctis, that's so good. It's so good. So let's open this together. I'm bad at unboxings. Remember? I'm so bad at them. But we've got the smooth moves and grooves and tunes of Sing 40 Laughter to help us out. So here I am unboxing, you crazy people. Here's me doing an unboxing. There's the box, everybody. And I have unboxed. I've opened the box. Okay, so here we go. So now, if you're unfamiliar with unboxings, because we really try to bring this down to the base level for everybody. Unboxing is when you open a box and you open the thing in it. Okay, so anyway, just want everybody to be a part. So I've opened the box, and now I'm lifting the item out of said box. It's not really a oh, look at that little guy. Now he's encased in a crystal, in a tomb here. I'm just going to put that right over there on that chocobo pillow that I have. Did you know I have a chocobo pillow, everybody? Use a cushion to rest here, straight from Rebirth. Huge props to Square Enix for sending me this. I guess I look tired and they sent me that. Anyway, back to the chocobo. Oh, look at him, encased in the box, in the crystal. Look at that. Okay, now you can't really see this very well, but he's wearing actual fur. Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? Let me carefully, do you like what is it, ASMR? Listen to this. Do you hear that crinkle? Oh, listen to this tape. I'm gonna free him. Oh, do you hear that? How about some of this? Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Okay, now I freed him from his cage, from his captivity. No more. There he is. Oh my gosh, like Vincent in the coffin. Do you see this? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my lord. Okay, little Alpha. Let's just have you chill right there for a second. Or Omega. Here comes Alpha. Up from the dead like Vincent in Rebirth. Okay, let's just sit you, Crystal, in my little box. Okay, here it is. Oh my dear sweet God in heaven. Look at this little boy. Look at this sweet little boy. Okay, you can't tell, but look at the clothing. That's better than some clothing that I wear. Do you see this boy? His little uniform. He is ready for service. Quack, quack, ready for service. There he is. So he is like so cute. Oh my. Chat. I wish you could touch him. I wish you could touch this little sweet boy. If you're here for The Last of Us, I understand this is not your content. That's okay. We're doing an unboxing and then we're going to shoot some things. Okay, y'all. He may look like little plastic, but I need you to know he has a little fuzz. He has a little fuzzy on his little facey. A little fuzzy. Right there. I wish you... Look, can you see the little fuzzies on top of his head? You can't. It's like velvet. Like a velveteen rabbit. Here. I wonder if you can ASMR this. Do you hear that? That's not plastic, friends. That's fuzz. That's Choco Fuzz. That's some high quality merch, Mama Noctis. That's good. Look, he's got his little, what is that? That's, what is it? What's it called? It's something works. It's in Final Fantasy XIV. Ironworks. It's the little Ironworks symbol there. I want to call it like Garworks or Garlaworks or something. But Garland Ironworks. That's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, he's got the little symbol there. He's the cutest little thing. Oh, and look at this. Look at this little fur. And the boots. The boots with the fur. He's got it. Quack, quack. Or Wark. Actually, it's quack because he's domesticated. Did you know that? Domesticated chocobos say quack. And wild chocobos say Wark. Fun fact. Prof Noctis. Okay, so there's some of that. And next, we've got a little buddy for him because every good little chocobo needs a little buddy. Okay, so we're just going to set him right there. I wish you could see him down there. But he's got a little buddy, and his name is Omega. So we have Alpha and Omega, which is perfect for a theologian like myself. Sounds like you didn't miss much. Oh, you've missed so much. But also, yeah. So here's Omega. Look at this little terror. Okay? Look at that. Look at this boy. Look at this little boy. He's a little spider boy. He is very well done too. He's not as fuzzy as the chocobo, but he is a marvel. Look at that little creep. He's great. If you don't like ASMR, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ASMR for you. Okay, so that's it. Now, here's what you can do with it. I can put their crystal away. Or as we call it, a box. Just put that right over there. And now, here is what it has right here. Look at this bad boy. And like any good little pal, he can perch right on top of our dear friend Alpha. Look at that. It's like Mario Kart Double Dash up in here. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Oh my gosh, isn't that adorable? Ugh. I had a pretty bad day at work, but this helps. This makes things better. They are best friends, and now I'm best friends with them. And so we're the 3 best friends that anybody could have. That's what that is. Isn't that beautiful? Well, thank you, Mama Noctis. What kind of interdimensional nonsense is this? That's so true. Okay, well, I'm just going to put him right over there, just so that he and Alpha and Omega can stare at me and they can remind me of theology. Okay, so there's that, everybody. Well, let's, why don't we get into some video games? You want to? That'd be fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So tonight, everybody, is about The Last of Us. And so we're going to shift gears. Did you just go? So that's what the chat called her, Mama Noctis. Tonight is about The Last of Us, everybody, because as you know, we are in the Last of Us lecture series. And here's the newest mug. Look at this camping mug. It felt very Last of Us, right? So you got that on one side. And then on the other side, you've got, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. We got a huge shout out to our dear friend, the Excalibur J.D. Wiley. So I got my coffee in the Last of Us mug tonight. You can buy that on the merch shop. But tonight we are going to be talking about The Last of Us, and specifically episode 3 of the HBO original series on Max, The Last of Us. And episode 3 is near and dear to my heart because I can't watch it without just being completely emotionally wrecked, like so many of you. It is my favorite episode of the entire season, and that is saying a lot because every episode is so good. But this one really takes the cake for me, and I love it. And I'm going to talk about why tonight. So before we begin, you watched none of it, but you're here to listen? Yeah, so let me tell you, you've played the game. Okay, so tonight is all about this character, Bill and Frank. And because I've talked a lot, I may do the talking part at the end, now that I'm kind of thinking about it. Or, excuse me, at least throughout. Because we're going to be introduced to Bill and to his partner, Frank. And if you listen to the episode recap on Monday, Evan and I gushed about this episode. And there was a question in the YouTube comments, and I'm going to tell you, like, I'm pretty charitable, okay? Like, it may have been a little bit more of a pointed question that I consider, but I love questions, right? Because that's one of my roles as a leader and as a teacher, to listen to questions and trust that people want to be curious and to learn. But the question was really nicely worded. Said, hey, I'm not trying to be antagonistic or bad spirit. I'm asking out of genuine curiosity. As a Christian, how do you reconcile the Bible with your celebration of Bill and Frank's relationship and same-sex relationships in general? And it's such a great question. Such a great question. And that's a question that we're going to answer tonight. Or I'm going to answer, because only I can answer it, right? How do I do that? And I'll talk about that tonight, okay? We're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. We're going to go into Aristotle. Aristotle definitely has a different view of Bill and Frank's relationship, but we're going to talk about that and how that's represented in the show as well. And so tonight's going to be a really interesting stream. You're going to learn something tonight. You're going to be challenged by something. This is what I tell my classes. And I specifically want to talk to the Christians right now, or the people who are deeply committed religious people. I know not everybody is, but I want to speak specifically to you for just a second. You are going to hear some things that you really love. You're going to hear some things that kind of challenge you and you don't really love. And you're going to hear some things that are helping you grow. So things you agree with, things that you disagree with, and things that you are going to accept and grow from, okay? That's the goal anytime I teach anything. I don't want everybody to always agree with me and all that kind of stuff. But tonight, that's kind of my goal in this, because I know that this is a big ethical issue for a lot of people, ethical discussion for a lot of people, and we're going to talk about it, okay? And I'm going to give you kind of my thing. Now, a little disclaimer. This is not a time to like get on different horses and all that kind of stuff and, to arms or anything. I'm just going to share what I would share in my classes and in my religious communities as well. Okay? So we'll get into that in just a little bit. But for now, why don't we bounce over to The Last of Us and actually get into some things, okay? And I'm going to do my very best to not have lag tonight with my sound, but if we do, I'm not going to mention it. You're just going to be like, he's dying a lot, and you need to know that there was a 10-second delay the other night on me. So, okay, I'm going to load up the game real fast. Let me do this right here. Give me just 1 second, chat. I'm moving some things around. And we're going to try some stuff. Okay. Bam. And we're going to hope to God that this does not break. Okay, very subtle music. You're going to be screaming and, yep, that was me. You can't whistle? Okay, let's do it. So everybody, where we last left off, Tess sadly died. and sacrificed herself. He's going to sacrifice himself. And we did nothing. We saved Ellie. And in the show, after that happens, this is really interesting. I'm finishing a chapter for an upcoming book on the psychology of Final Fantasy VII. And I was asked to write a chapter in this book on the hopeful message of afterlife and the inevitability of death in Final Fantasy VII. So I'm contributing to that chapter. I was doing some research for it today. And, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription, for the gift subs, Hovind. And while I was researching for it, I came across something really interesting. And it was this idea of ancestral memorials and these really interesting monuments. And it comes from a kind of Mexican tradition, not exclusively Mexican, I should say. It's got all kinds of things in Latin America, South America, but it's called an ofrenda. And they take a lot of different forms, but generally they are monuments or altars that are built to be a memorial or a sort of visible, tangible representation of the legacy of someone who has died, right? And really interesting stuff, because in it, they talk about multiple levels, and they can be anywhere from 4 to 7 layers and levels high. And the 4 levels or layers will correspond to the elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. And it's really interesting. At the opening of the episode of The Last of Us on HBO, Joel is building a monument, and he just puts 4 rocks on top of each other. And it's by the water. And you've got this idea of the basic worldly elements stacked on one another, 4 layers high, as just a memorial, presumably to Tess, who he's just lost. I thought that was a really interesting thing, and I didn't really learn or remember that until after my conversation with Evan. So really interesting stuff there. Anyway, that's where we left off. It's called an ofrenda, O-F-R-E-N-D-A, O-F-R-E-N-D-A. And you can look it up. They take all kinds of things. They can be tables, they can be tapestries, but again, they come from a long heritage. You can research it a little bit, but I was looking over it today for this chapter. Yeah, ofrenda. I may be mispronouncing that. I am not fluent in Spanish. I took 6 years of it, but that was a long time ago. So anyway, yeah, similar to the word offering. That's good, Racy. I am not really sure, but maybe. Well, with that, let's go ahead and hop in. Aftermath of Tess's sacrifice. Okay, we are loading. We're in, baby.
Yeah, there we go. Go. Yeah, it'll be faster to go through here. Yeah, it'll be faster to go through here.
Man.
What?
Nothing, it's just...
What?
I've never seen anything like this, that's all.
You mean the woods?
Yeah. Never walked
God,
into
this
the
is
woods.
gorgeous.
It's kinda cool. Never walked into the woods. It's kinda cool. Why don't you just take me back to Marlene?
She was up to the task. Why'd she drop you off on us? She was up to the
she's
task.
better now.
Why'd she drop you off on us?
Maybe she's better.
Kid, I don't mean to upset you. Your friend's chances of survival weren't too high to begin with. Your friend's chances
She's a
of
lot
survival
tougher
weren't
than
too high to begin with. It don't matter.
You have
I doubt I
echo?
can get either one of us back into the city.
Interesting. Let's see if I can fix that for us.
I wish there was some other option.
I don't know if we can or not, but I'll try.
Some other option.
Do you have echo now? Here, I'll shoot something. I have bad news. I have real bad news. That was the longest delay I've ever heard in my life. Is it delayed for you? Okay, it's gone now. Okay, so I fixed that problem, but the delay is real bad. Let's see if I can... Why this game? Why? Like, it would be fine in a lot of games, but this game is the one that really is... The echo's gone for you, but you don't have a delay, do you? So, when I shoot, do you hear it at that moment? Okay, that's a 7-second delay for me. No delay for you. Okay, well, chat, it's all about you, baby. It's all about you. You say yes? Okay, so no delay. Okay. How confusing. Okay, well, let's just see what we can do. No delay. I love that. Okay, we're not going to have a delay. Sound's going to hold back for a long, long time. Yeah, so I'm just going to mute my part, and you're going to hear that. And I don't know. I guess I'm just going to... You're excited for a struggle stream tonight? Well, it's going to be a struggle, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. 6-second delay. Good God. Yeah, it's a bad one. So when clickers are coming for me, it's going to be real, real bad. Yeah, we love that one. I don't know what's going on. It's probably something with my monitor. So... Yeesh. There was a delay that time on stream. How about now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-second delay. Yeah. Oh man, that's... You noticed longer delay yesterday when you were live, so maybe it's Twitch? Yeah, there is a delay. Snap. That's real, real bad. Long, long time, as they say. So you're playing on hard mode with a hard mode on top of it. Yeah. Okay, let me deactivate and activate again. We're just going to try that. It may be time for a new capture card, baby. Maybe time for a new capture card. Well, now it's not going to be delayed. Yeah. But sometimes the thing just clogs up. It gets clogged up. But that's okay. We're going to just motivation to play fast. However, look at that beauty. Capture cards are finicky. I've had this one for like years, so I should probably get a new one. The woods are gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, we'll just have to like reset it when it gets too bad. The quality is great. Yep, sure is locked.
Oh, shit.
Should we climb it?
No. Wire on the top, but we gotta find a way to go around.
Thank you so much.
Shit. Yeah, not around here either.
Girl. Why don't we climb up here? We do that? Yeah, we can. Oh, there's a board. You know what that means. Oh, and there's also a weapon. Those bullets will come back to bite me later, yeah. They really will. Fingers crossed. Yeah, you love me to see me struggle. How you doing, Joe? Good to see you, bud. Okay, I'm going to jump down, and we're going to get this, and we're going to make Ellie lift her up. Use planks to cross over gaps. Ellie, you're up. Or maybe she's not. Maybe I have to do everything myself because she's a child. Yes. Ellie! I've been working on my southern accent. I have spent years trying to deprogram the southern. But you know what? Like, it's coming back, baby.
That you, Bill?
Where do you usually meet him?
Huh? Different places.
You've never been here, have you?
I know this is where he lives, but no, I ain't never been here personally.
And that smoke, you think that's him?
Sure as hell better be.
Well,
It's not Lincoln,
Check it out,
Massachusetts.
All right, come on.
Come on, girl.
Down here. Just watch your step. It's a good drop.
I got you. Hop on down. This is just like Cloud and Aerith. But definitely not, because this is a minor. Not that I'm shipping anybody. Don't come for me in the comments. Can't go in that door. Can't climb on that roof. But I can climb off that balcony. What? I heard that. Oh, no, you don't. That was a delay if I've ever heard one. Oh, crap. Nope. Dodge. Not the best start, everybody. Not the best start. But that was real bad. Ellie would be a soldier candidate. There's death number 1. Somebody start the death counter. This is going to go really well tonight. Not 10. We got to reset that. Yeah, go ahead and reset that. There we go. Go ahead and snag 1. Now, where did that guy come from? Okay, where did he even come from? Oh, down there. I see you. Stay away from Ellie. Stay away! Oh, man. Got him that time. Can I stomp on it? Oh, God! Well, that was not my best effort. Is that already super delayed for you? Because it's super delayed for me. It wasn't really delayed for y'all last time. What if we did it like this? You didn't notice a delay? Okay. Can you hear it in double now? No. It was fine last time. That's so weird, you guys. I don't even know. Jeffrey and I are going to have to spend some time. We have a growing list of needs. Technology, baby. Hello. Let's open this door.
Through here. Through here.
I'm so bad at this. Okay, grab some scissors. Ah, the echo's back. Okay. I've thrown it away now. I should have fixed the echo there.
Are you all right?
I'm trying to learn how to
What is
whistle.
that noise?
You don't know how to whistle.
It doesn't sound like I know how to whistle.
Ooh, get this note. What is this note? Reminder, collect more pills. See if I can scrounge up some extra ammo. I only have 4, 5, 3 weeks until the next drop off with Tess. Nice. Failing at whistling, yeah. Get that one. Excuse me, Elle. Elle. Okay, so we are so back. Now I feel like maybe we could climb over that, but I don't know. Apparently not. So we went all the way through that house. If the echo keeps you from having a delay, it doesn't. Like, I don't actually hear the echo Only y'all hear the echo. That impression. Elle. Donkey. Okay, back through the house. This is how I know I may not do well in an apocalyptic scenario, because I would get lost all the time. I feel like I'd be pretty good with the survival part, but I'd probably be terrible with the getting anywhere of substance part. Can we put her over here?
Oh, shit. It's jammed from the other side.
Here, boost me up.
Oh, I
No,
absolutely
that's not such a
will.
good idea.
Well, I can't boost you up. How else are we gonna open it?
Okay, I got you, girl. Let's
right.
get up there.
Give me your foot. Now, just open it.
I'm a
Nothing else.
stallion, baby. What if Ellie did say that? That'd be so funny.
Careful.
Okay. Let's see.
Careful, I got a bottle. I know how to use it.
Okay.
Ha!
Ta-da!
I am not going to throw it at her
Good
face.
job.
I am a good friend. Okay, so this is Bill's town. So in the story, in the game, in the television show,
So let's say we get a car.
Bill and Frank made an entire life in this
Then
town.
we go find Tommy.
Marlene said he's your brother?
And more importantly, he was a firefly. He know where to take you.
Okay.
He lives far from here, which is why we need the car.
Mandatory evacuation notice. So this is interesting, right? All residents of Amherst County and all outlying areas are required to evacuate by 8 p.m.
do you
October
think?
17th,
Quarantine zone.
2013.
See, some places got a heads up before the infection showed up. Most didn't.
Man, must be hard. Just leaving all your stuff behind like that.
That ain't the hard part.
Yeah, the town in the show was way more streamlined.
This place is very
Very,
quaint.
very kind of quaint, small town.
Quaint.
Well, I don't
sort of
know.
thing.
I mean, how would you describe it?
Yeah.
Empty.
Yeah, that would be another way.
No such thing as Amherst County. Oh, that's good to know, Smith. Oh, that's good to know. But it's interesting, in an attempt to survive, right? Bill and Frank kind of built, like, this was their town, and they revitalized it for themselves in the show. And we kind of see the things that this town kind of has to offer here. What's interesting about this game is you can come in places to go and rummage, and Ellie will go and explore. So, like, here she's noticing things like CDs and vinyls. Here, I'm just going to grab everything in these back rooms. GD infected showing up much too close to the church safe house. Looks like I'm going to need to do another round of clearing out the weak spots of the perimeter. Okay. There are towns here that look like this. Lincoln just ain't one of them. Interesting. Ugh, roaches. That's disgusting. Can we put away that? Hustle, rise, repeat. God, the roaches everywhere. That's so gross. Ooh, tape. We need that. Hey, Mama Autumn. What's up? Welcome in.
Man, this is kind of sad.
What is?
All this music that's just sitting here.
End of summer
Why would you
sale.
listen to it? I don't know. Doesn't seem right.
It is sad. All this music and nobody to listen to it. Welcome to class. Wait, what does that say? You will be shot.
Yeah, it's Bill's handiwork.
Anybody else live in this town?
As far as I know, it's just him.
Sounds like a challenge. Yeah, well, he's got the jump on me sound-wise. Bob, I'm not leaving town without that safe. Help Brad load it into the pickup, and in case you need to get in, the combination is 51721. Y'all remember that. Could all this music sitting here have inspired the music idea for the TV episode? That's a good question. Yeah, I wonder. Music is such a big part of the show and the game, for that matter. In fact, in the book, the Philosophy of the Last of Us, there's a great chapter on the musicality. Oh my gosh!
Whoa, Nelly. What the hell was that?
That would be one of Bill's traps.
Your friend a bit paranoid, maybe?
That's putting it lightly.
I just need
Who
you
was
to
this
know.
guy?
Well, he helped us smuggle stuff into the cities. He knows how to find things.
That was a lengthy
Let's hope we
delay.
don't blow up trying to find him.
Just watch your step, you'll be fine.
The delay's on my end. Don't worry, it's on my end. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Oh gosh. Can I crawl under that?
See that wire? Stay underneath it, okay? Just keep your
Stay
head low and
underneath
you'll
it,
be
okay.
fine.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm too nonchalant. Okay, well, that's actually not the way I need to go, so. It's not that I'm nonchalant. It's definitely that I don't hear it until it's too late. Just tech issues have made this game much harder. That's okay, though. Can I take these arrows?
The bow?
I reckon he is.
It makes it a lot funnier to watch. Yeah, it does.
We can use this to get over.
I reckon he is. So Bill is still a survivalist in this. Do you know any doomsday preppers, y'all? Were you ever doomsday preppers? So I need to be extra nonchalant. Yeah, good point. Up on.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, a bow and arrow, baby!
Let me use that. I'm a pretty good shot with that thing.
How about we just leave this
In
kind
the
of stuff
aesthetics
in there?
article? Yeah, it is in the
We're supposed to be
aesthetics
armed.
article. No, I don't want to carry it. I want to walk it.
So,
No, don't put it down. That's not what we wanted. Don't be weird. Get back up. There we go. Let's try that now. Okay. Okay, come on, LA. Now let's boost up.
it's all clear. Come on up.
Oh, crap. Do I need it to cross over here? Okay, Ellie, you stay here. No, don't! You are so dumb, for real. Okay, get up. Once you're done deconstructing society. Oh my gosh! This is a struggle stream. Excuse me, Ellie. Turn around. I don't know why you're going back down there, Ellie. If there was a free cam mode to this, just watching these two, like on a surveillance camera, like I can imagine Bill is watching us make our way across, and he's probably like, what are these dummies doing? They're going up and down ladders. They are so dumb, for real. Oh, look, 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 look. What are you? You're terrible. I'm going to hit you in the face. Okay, let's crouch. And let's mosey. That's an infected, all right. Why don't we... Can I get the drop on him? Probably not. But what if I did this? Oh, he's real bad. What if I used one of these bad boys? Okay, you just go on back. Go back to your little perch. Oh, crap. You can't climb up, can you? We're gonna find out. No. Well, I don't know if that went well. Oh, we got him!
Now listen. Bill ain't exactly the
Okay,
most
I think he's dead.
stable of individuals.
Yeah, he's bleeding
So
out.
when we get there,
can I collect
You let me
things?
do the talking. You understand?
You cannot
I
collect
understand.
the arrows.
You gotta be clear on
Which is
this. You
upsetting.
don't take too kindly to strangers.
All right.
Bill's a good guy. He just definitely needs some time warming up to you. That's all.
A replay mode, like, go back and watch it. I think you would struggle with more than just directions. Listen, I am great in a fight. The way to outsmart me is to, go into a labyrinth. Oh, don't do it. Oh my gosh. Careful. We have to look before we climb. Look before we climb. Okay. There's a tripwire right there, so don't be dumb, Joel. Don't be dumb. This is so stressful. Okay. Below the tripwire. Can't help go away. Okay, I got my bow and arrow. I thought I saw something. I didn't.
Look at this.
I like that Bill is like, we don't help people.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Forget it. Let's definitely grab a brick, my weapon of choice.
All right, stand back.
All right.
Can I unhook that? No. Watch this. Maybe I could trip this wire. Got him. Those things
Things
are
are
kind
kinda
of
awesome.
awesome.
There's one way to do it.
Apparently blew up the bottle. Whew, that was scary.
All right, watch your step.
Ooh, Tomb Raider would be rad, wouldn't it?
See that?
Okay, let's blow up that
Get back.
tripwire. Got it. Now, let's see if there's any dangers. What terrors lurk beyond? Is there anything going to be in here? Is anything going to jump out at me?
Stay close.
Stay close. I don't like this, you guys. I do not like this. Okay, what are you? Revolver? Roll Tide to that. The most dense sections of Lincoln. Oh, man.
Oh, come on.
Smith doing the extra credit work. Oh, crap! Ah!
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Dang it, Bill. Crap!
Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
That fridge is a counterweight. Where's the fridge? There. Ele.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
I have not played through this version yet. No. Oh god, I'm gonna hit the deck. It's gonna fall on my face. Oh crap! No! Bad guys!
Joel!
I need you to know I cannot hear them. I can only see them. No! No!
Ellie!
No! Stay back!
Ellie!
Die!
Ellie.
Every time I see his hand, I'm like... Ellie!
You alright?
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
Every time I see his hand, I think it's a zombie.
Thanks.
Ellie, I'm about to shoot this thing.
Damn it.
I think I've killed everybody. Not him. Well, now him.
It's not cutting.
Ellie, they're getting... Just hurry! Hey!
Oh crap! They're on her! Get off my girl! I mean, she's infected already, so it doesn't matter, but...
Ellie, they're getting close!
Get off of my girl! Oh my gosh, Ellie! Ellie! Oh crap! Oh, it's on now! It's on now! Fight! 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 Oh, look who it is, Mr. Hero!
Get off your ass on your feet.
Oh god, we gotta go. We can't fight. We gotta run. Oh, good job, Bill.
Keep up. Oh, God. Get it. Back. Get back. Which way? All right, we'll cut through.
No, fight him. Fight him. No! Girl, we gotta go. Okay, we gotta go.
Bill, come on!
Get in the door. Oh my gosh! I didn't even hear him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18-second delay. That's what I was dealing with. 18-second delay. Okay, so I'm going to deactivate and reactivate because that resets the delay. Okay, we gotta...
Oh, fuck.
Okay, let's go. Now we gotta go.
Back! Get back! Which way?
Okay, let's go.
All right,
Go,
we'll,
Bill. Go.
We'll cut through. Come on, here.
We have to play fast because the delay gets worse with time.
Guys, behind us.
Bill, come on!
Bill, get in there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't, no, zombie, no. Okay, get in there. Get in there. Okay, now let's try to do this.
Bill, they're coming to the door!
Bill! Bill! Can we shut the door?
Ellie, stay back! Stay back!
Okay, I don't like that gun. Fight him! Fight him! Fight! Prof stays outside for real. Okay, we gotta run. We gotta get out of here. Bill, your town sucks!
God damn it, they're coming over! Come on! They're getting through! Keep going this way, through the truck!
Can we swap the weapon faster? Okay.
Alright, move, Ellie, move!
Let's get out of here. Leave weapons outside if you want to trade.
Thanks for the heroics and all. Ellie. Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill!
What are you doing?
Bill!
Let me go.
Turn around and get on your knees.
Just calm down a second.
Turn around
All right.
and get on your knees. Don't test me. Just
Take it easy.
any bites. Oh. Anything sprouting?
Oh, God damn it, I'm clean!
If I see so much as a
Good
twinkle.
boy.
Ow! Stop! Son of a...
Oh, get it, Ellie.
You done?
Am I done? You come into my house, you set off all my traps, you damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. We can start by taking these off.
I owe Joel some favors. Is some kind of joke?
I'll cut to the chase. I need a car.
Well, it is a joke. Joel needs a car. Well, sure as hell don't. What makes you think I'd just give it to you? Huh? Yeah, sure, Joel, go ahead. Take my car. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
Listen to me, you little shit.
No, fuck you!
I need you to shut up. All right?
Whatever favors you think I owe you ain't worth that much.
Actually, Bill, they are.
Well, it don't matter, because I don't have a car that works.
But there is one in this town.
Parts. There are parts in this town.
Meaning that you could fix one up.
All right.
Love her.
If I'm gonna do this, there's some gear I'm gonna need.
All right.
It's on the other side of town. Now you help me go gather it, and maybe I can put something together that runs. But after this, I owe you nothing.
That's fine. A couple of days from now, we'll probably be dead anyway.
Good. Follow me. Whole goddamn town's booby-trapped. Best stay right on my ass.
Can't miss it.
Knock it off.
You're right, subtext. I may need to do
Any
that.
supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
All right, thank you. Ellie, take a look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Alrighty.
All right, let's just steal from this bar. $3 per bottle. Man, pre-inflation. Okay, we got you. We got you. Marcus Fleming. Okay, we don't climb. How Joel knows Bill. So Bill, Joel is a smuggler, and he has been doing trades with Bill. So here's the town. Okay. Lincoln High School. Well, that'll come into a map of Bill's town. Handwritten notes across the map indicate locations of infected nests, safe zones, traps, Bill's. Okay. If Ellie was a dog, she would attack the postman. I love Ellie. I love that she is like straight up, I will attack anyone and anything for any reason.
Found everything you need?
We're good.
I think I found everything I need, but I don't know. What does this say? Improved durability of blades sharpening. Look near bodies of water, sedimentary rocks, such as sandstone are the best. Okay, okay. That's nice. Ellie needs to be reined in. Oh, shiv durability increased. Well, that was a useful little thing to read. She does, right?
All right, Ellie, come on.
Don't leave the door open.
We got it.
So here's
Cross
what,
to the other building. Up the stairs. It's moving.
here's something that I love about
Stay
this
with me.
particular scene, or this part of the game. You have Bill and as we'll learn about Frank, who have built a life for themselves here in this space. I think it's such an interesting way of like saying, you know, it's called Bill's town, but he's fortified it and he's a survivalist. And yet, is he really living? And that's kind of the question.
You weren't kidding about him.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
He is one of a kind.
What
isn't
kind of
he?
trouble are you in? Where the hell's Tess?
It's just a job. Simple drop-off.
What are you delivering? That little brat?
Haha. Fuck you too.
Oh.
Tuh.
You know, I hope you know what you're doing.
So do I want the bat? Yeah, I do.
Where are we going, Bill?
I got the safe house. It's more of an armory.
Wait, I thought we were gonna fix up a car.
We? You know how to fix it?
Bill, just...
That's like I said.
Go inside.
Oh, I needed to take care of that. Relax, it's nothing. So, you didn't answer my question about Ted.
Oh, you want me to get him?
I thought the two of you were inseparable.
He's busy.
Oh, looks like you got it. Woo, got him. Bill is pretty brutal.
Might be trouble in paradise.
Yeah, something like that.
Cannot bust out the windows. Joel is kind of being a dad with his attempts at de-escalation. Oh, get these scissors and papers. Oh, hello.
So, why don't you fix one of these cars?
Oh my God, you're a genius. I mean, the whole time, why on earth hadn't I thought about fixing one of these cars?
Okay, don't be a dick.
Their tires are rotted and their
guy
batteries
is-
are dead.
Are you done?
Can't even begin to think what the inside of the engine blocks look like. Only ones making new car batteries are the military.
Damn it.
Oh crap, they're coming.
Lock and load.
Get back. No! I could not reload fast enough. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Oh, man. Count the death. Here, have a bottle. God, no! No, again? I'm really bad at this game, turns out. Oh my gosh. Next. Okay. I need like aim assist over here. Oh my gosh! I need a stronger death. I mean, a stronger gun. My legs are in cement out here. Man, I mean, it's been 5 years since I played this game, so learning curve is steep. Oh, let me just get out of here. Let me run. Can we swap the weapon faster? Oh, thank you, Bill. Okay, that's helpful. Who's next? Where are you guys? Okay. I think we got
All
it.
right. You gotta check the barricades again. You neglect the simple shit.
Gotta check the barricades again. Yeah, you have been neglecting your barricades, brother.
Okay, well, now he's talking to himself.
It'll take
Bill?
Joel this way. And up we go.
Oh, there you are. I lost him. Okay, I'll go first. Okay, I'll take all your goods.
You picked a hell of a place to hole up, didn't you?
You know, as bad as those things are, at least they're predictable. But normal people would scare me. You of all people should understand that.
Oh, the church.
Nothing. You sure that gate's got
Brother,
a
are
hold
you
'em?
coming?
Locked it. I don't have a key.
So which way?
We're here. It's in the cellar.
You guys are so slow. I am on it. And, you know, after all of the death. It's weird that you don't remember that because it's a canon experience.
Right down here.
Ugh.
Well, here we are. You don't touch anything. And you close the door. Let's gear up.
What? I need a gun.
No, you don't.
Joel, I can handle myself.
No. Just stay here.
Fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Redacted.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
It's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
It's actually her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. Look, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared
You know,
about.
Hovind, you're right.
A partner. Somebody I had to look after.
Listen to this.
And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed. So you know what I did? I wisened the fuck up. And I realized it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough, and eventually it's gonna blow up in your
Bill.
face.
Can we please just get on with it?
Here. Let's get on with it.
All right, so
Right,
that was
before we
some
go any
good
further, I got
exposition
something I gotta show you.
for a second.
Good.
So let's talk about it.
New toy from the toy box.
Some good exposition. Bill just explained that he had somebody, a partner, right, that he used to look out for, but then he wisened up because it brought pain, it brought danger, it brought a lack of security, all that kind of stuff. And I think that that's a pretty interesting assessment, subtle storytelling for this version of Bill. Now, if you've seen episode 3, let me go ahead and swap over. If you've seen episode 3 of The Last of Us, then you know that this is a very different portrayal of Bill than in the show. In the show, it deviates and talks about how Bill is a survivalist, he's really good at it, and he lets someone in, and his life is better as a result. But in this telling, it is it's not worked out quite the same way. So why don't we pause for just a minute? We're going to go over some basics and stuff. Let me give you some Sing 4D Laughter, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 sleep tunes while we chat for a little bit. Lecture time. There we go. So tonight, let's begin with a little bit of Aristotle. We've been reading through a lot of different Aristotelian thought, and we're going to continue tonight with a few quotes from some of Aristotle's thoughts on ethics, and also continuing with his ideas of society and civilization. And this is going to be a little bit more aligned with the game and not so much with the show. We're going to talk about the show toward the end once we finish this Bill and Frank arc here. So I'm going to begin with a quote. Aristotle says, "We suppose the ultimate good to be self-sufficient. We don't say self-sufficient for oneself alone, one who lives a solitary life, but for one's parents and children and wife and all one's friends and fellow citizens. For man is by nature political." So, one thing to remember as I'm reading this is that this is not necessarily a commentary that is universally applied across every era. But Aristotle, like all of us, are citizens of the era and the time in which we live. So, you're going to hear some things that are representative of the time in which Aristotle lived. And so that's just a bit of a disclaimer before we get into this, because according to modern sensibilities, there's some things that are going to line up, and then there's going to be some things that don't line up in what I'm about to share with you. Okay, so the first kind of theme that we're going to talk about is living your best life, and this idea that Bill is trying to be self-sufficient, and therefore there's been a breakdown in his relationships, in his relational dynamics. It's Bill's town, but is it really a town, or is it just a stronghold? Pursuit of human greatness is, according to Aristotle, an activity of the soul. Just as a household, a city, and a state consist of the ruler and the ruled, we talked about that in the last stream, in the same way the soul is meant to rule the body, since man's intellect and rational capacity are part of the soul. Now, in Aristotle's concept of rule, the greater always rules the lesser for the sake of the lesser. Power is perverted when the ruler rules for his own sake. That, for example, a tyranny is a perversion of monarchy. Does that make sense, everybody? So, in Aristotle's view, there is inevitably in relationship and certainly in community, there is a greater and a lesser body, where the ruler rules over the lesser, and in his context, that would be in the context of marriage and family, where you have the head of the household ruling over the others. Now, this is a microcosm of a larger society, okay? Again, a lot of this doesn't translate as well to modern day, just a quick disclaimer again, but this is kind of his view. And so when you have this idea of a greater power and lesser powers, or a greater authority and lower authorities, there's a subservience that begins to happen. This continues. Aristotelian philosophy says that this activity of the soul is done in accordance with excellence or virtue. This is done by trying to achieve a balance between two extremes of behaviors and emotions. For example, if the two extremes of the temper are rage and passivity, one can achieve virtue by recognizing which of the two extremes one is closest to and then moving in the opposite direction. As one achieves a balance of several behaviors and emotions, one gets closer to achieving moral perfection and greater human flourishing, or, to use the Greek term, eudaimonia. The role of the polis in the cultivation of virtue, and remember, we're using that word polis, so say that word with me, polis, right? P-O-L-I-S. In the role of the polis in these cultivation of virtue is to secure freedom and stability for its citizens so that they may choose to pursue excellence and greatness. If those who participate in the rule of this are pursuing excellence, well then the polis, that is the society or the community as a whole, becomes more conducive to the flourishing of its people. Are you making this connection? In this hierarchical sort of setup, leaders are trying to attain what's known as human flourishing for those that they are ruling over. Now, this is good leadership, okay? This is great leadership, as a matter of fact. Those at the top, those in power, should be pursuing what is best for the most people. Now, you certainly get ethical dilemmas, and we'll get into those in The Last of Us, won't we? But this is the ideal that Aristotle is kind of moving into. So we kind of continue with this, and this is where it kind of breaks down a little bit. It is not a necessity for pursuing or even achieving a virtuous life, however, and it's even possible to live a good life under a less than good form of government, provided one can look inwardly, honestly, and take the advice of one's friends, who ideally are also trying to be virtuous. So here's the thing, the pursuit of excellence can't be done on one's own, and no human is completely self-sufficient. It requires the accumulation and the management of enough basic goods that one has the leisure time to devote to the pursuit of excellence, for which at least some form of community or household is required. Okay, so this is kind of the basic playground that we're in. You may be asking, so what does this have to do with Bill and with Frank as a virtue of that? Now, we haven't learned much about Frank, but as you can kind of imagine, based on what Bill has already said in the game, it doesn't end well, right? So Bill is a survivalist, living alone in the ruins of the town of Lincoln, who begrudgingly partners with Joel in smuggling operations. His paranoia and his illusions of self-sufficiency have led him to abandon his partner Frank. He's the ultimate man who lacks a polis, initially by chance due to the infection in Phaedra, but in his reasoning for abandoning Frank, I realize it's just got to be me, he has assumed the nature of an apolitical animal. Are you with me? Unlike Joel, Tess, and Ellie, Bill and Frank's makeshift household could not have signaled a hope for a resurgence in the state in Aristotle's conception. Okay? And so, according to Aristotle, Bill and Frank would not work. Neither man would have allowed himself to be ruled, or put another way, neither would allow himself to act for the other's good, which led to their separation. Bill's resentment, and ultimately Frank's hatred. Now, we'll get to Frank's stuff in just a little bit in this stream, but there's animosity between Bill and Frank. Now, if you watch the episode of The Last of Us on HBO, episode 3, there's a great scene that takes place 3 years after Bill and Frank meet, where they're in an argument, and you see these competing loyalties kind of come to a head, but they work through it, and that's the divergence that is made in the show versus in the game, which is really, really, really great. But they're kind of turning that jewel a little bit, so we see both sides of this relationship. So, like I said, Bill has this illusion of self-sufficiency, and it can't be broken, and it culminates in what will happen at the end of this stream in this chapter. Okay. So, interesting stuff, huh? Huge thanks to Smith. We're going to pause there, and we're going to keep playing the game for a bit because we've got more to talk about with that. But interesting stuff, isn't it? Huge thanks to Smith for pulling a lot of these things. Can you define what a polis is? I'm a bit confused. Is it similar to like a moral compass? No, it's not. I would probably define polis a little bit differently than that. It is it's more along the lines of like a city-state or a society. If like for our purposes, it's definitely going to be like, what is community and what is like governed community? But traditionally, a polis is going to be a city-state, like in ancient Greece, for example, and it's oftentimes in philosophy considered like the height of society, right? It's the ideal sort of utopia sort of thing. In fact, a lot of the Aristotelian themes in Metaphor Refantasio, if you've ever played that, I'm finishing it up right now, and a lot of this idea of what is the ultimate ideal society and philosophies that go into it. So we're really focusing on Aristotle's ideal utopian polis. Does that make sense? But the way we're using polis is not necessarily exclusive to politics, but in the relationships that are kind of like a microcosm of the larger governing entity. Okay? I read a lot of philosophers and wrote a lot of papers on them for this degree, Aristotle being one of them. Hey, awesome. In 6th grade when we studied ancient Greece, for our seating pods were by polis. And you were in Megara? Oh, that's awesome, Jakey. I love that. Oh my God. That's cool. So again, like it's stuff that we all kind of have experienced in some ways. So Aristotle, by the way, is pretty down on Bill and Frank's relationship, not just because of the time in which he lived, in which same-sex relationships were really kind of like a totally different order and viewed as both a pleasure sort of thing, but also like a a detrimental thing to society, not this idea of monogamy and commitment and stuff that we oftentimes see today, but instead it was, kind of defeated the purpose of a lot of things. So anyway, we'll get into some of that a little bit later. Okay, so let's continue with the game now, and then we'll get into some theology stuff once we finish up this chapter, okay? Let's bounce down, and then we'll certainly return to the end of this. I'm going to reset the capture card real fast so that my sound delay isn't as bad. And now, let's get back to it. And we have to speed run because the sound delay gets bad with every minute. Oh. What you doing, brother?
Here's a nail bomb. You gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds anybody standing nearby.
Yeah, I've seen your handiwork.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good. Look at the blood on my bat.
So we got shotguns and bombs. What the hell are we doing with them?
Well, every few weeks this military caravan rides through town. I assume they're out looking for supplies. I mean, you'd be amazed at the shit that they overlook.
Oh, we're going to upgrade
Anyway.
some stuff, man.
Few
We're
months
going to
back,
upgrade
they're rolling
this
through and they get
for
overrun
sure.
with This horde of infected. They were all over the truck. The plow's right in the side of the high school. Still sitting there with a battery in it.
So we take that battery and we put it in another car.
Bingo. I wanted to get it, but it seemed too dangerous with all the infected on that part of
I
town.
want to fire faster.
Fuck it. Joel needs a car.
Hey, what if it's damaged?
Nah, those trucks are like tanks. It's just sitting there.
Okay, that's all we can do.
Work.
I have no materials.
That'll do nicely.
I like to secure my opinions by reading other opinions. That's good. In some ways. It's good to like look across all kinds of opinions. That way you can sniff out the BS, and you can also determine, hey, this is where I kind of align, where I don't. What's this? Spoken like a true academic. That's what we try to do. Oh, some pliers. We do like that. Sounded weird the way I worded it. Oh, you're fine. Don't you worry. Okay, Bill, take me somewhere.
Kid, I swear to God, if you took anything...
Hey, man, I don't need any of your shit. Trust me.
Joel, you are keeping an eye on her, right?
Like a hawk.
Candles. Oh, church.
Nice place you got here.
Well, if you got anything to confess, this would be the place to do it.
I love this church. I love this chapel. I love that it's a kind of safe haven. You've got hymns, 727, 82, 492, and 211. I don't know the exact hymnal they're using, but I do love this. I'd be curious what hymnal they're referencing and what hymns they're referencing there. Man.
Time to sack up.
Is it? I see, I love this. This is so peaceful. It's so nice in here. I don't want to leave.
That's not the confessional booth, that's my room.
All right, I'm not touching anything.
So he's staying in the church. Group of runners triggered most of the bombs on the south side of town. It's time to do another pass. Don't forget to mark the map with all bomb locations. Got it. Oh, man. Definitely going to take all of his stuff. He just said Ellie can't take it. Not me. Empathy. One last look. Ah. The last bit of safety for a bit.
Ellie, come on.
Ellie.
Look, there's the school.
All right.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
Another callback to FF7. Isn't that the truth? Got Graves.
Oh, man.
Betty Annie. Oh, what their joy and their glory must be. Hymn 727. If he's a United Methodist, nice. Also love that Bill and Aerith are church lovers. Yeah. Bill and Aerith. They really are. Aerith would have loved this. Only TLOU is more depressing. Isn't that the truth, sub? That's so true. Anybody back here?
Yeah, come on. You don't need to be looking at that.
What are you guys?
I've seen worse.
All right, then.
All right, then.
Let's get a move on.
I'm on it.
Aerith would have loved this, I think. I really do believe she would have. Oh, let me get something good here. I'm hearing bad things. Oh, now we're doing some stuff. Aerith would have a lot of souls to collect. Oh, goodbye. 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 Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking scary. Can I sneak up on him? No, I can't! Well. I'm so bad at stealth. Like, I am such a, like, run in and just blow it all up kind of guy. Quicker Jorts won that battle.
Joel.
Well, I missed! Oh god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, there's more! Oh my gosh, now I die. This is real bad. I lived? I do need those options. I just don't want it to look ugly. I know that's silly, but yeah. Accessibility. I really need something. I don't need a screen reader. I just need, like, I don't know, combat accessibility? I don't know. What is this? Enables an audio effect that mimics a ringing in the... No, I don't need that. He was looking over my shoulder. He seriously was. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know if anything's... Visual aids, maybe? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Y'all, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, there's that guy again. Okay, can we run? Oh my god. I didn't even realize that guy was standing to the right there. I just don't know. Okay, we're gonna try this. So subtext, you said you died a lot at this part. That's great. Okay, now, here's this guy. Okay, let's maybe don't. Let me just try to sneak up on this idiot. Hey, slow down. Where's the fire, buddy? Where's the fire, buddy? One down. Okay, we got 2 others down there in the hole. Okay, let me... Oh, this guy had some ammo on him. George's place to... Yeah, we do have... Yeah, we're gonna need to figure this out. Jeffrey, for real. I think what it comes down to is it's time to get a new capture card. I think that's probably it. Okay, we're gonna let him live. Yeah, we're gonna let him live. Can I shut this door behind me? Okay, are these more clickers? Gosh, I hate clickers. Yeah, if you wear jorts, I think you're the first to go in the apocalypse. Let's just be real quiet. Why don't we try that? We haven't really tried that. We haven't tried being quiet. So let's just try to sneak and not kill anybody. You want to do that? You want to do that, everybody? I do not have jorts. Oh, look at this idiot. Okay, stay far away from them. Okay, listen. Honestly, pacifist run. Prof the pacifist. Here I was trying to be like Rambo, and I needed to be more like Gandhi. Hello. Oh, that's an ugly one. You an ugly... Please don't come this way, though. Don't you come near me. Don't you come back here. I will be so upset. You know his knees are hurting. These 53-year-old legs, I think. Oh, did he hear me? I'm going to be so mad if he heard me. Oh, God, Bill! Why is Bill running?
Hold up.
Blessed are the peacemakers. You got a key to that gate? Oh, we're going to move real quietly. Who needs to kill anybody? I want that brick. No time. Bill, stop it. You're making too much noise. And I'm just going to crouch my way through life.
Easy, easy.
Crouching through life. Okay, we're going to hide right here. Oh, y'all want me to kill things? Oh, that's a precious photo. When I talk about everything, I'm very nervous. Bill, who have you killed? Right? Crouching through life here in Lincoln.
You weren't kidding about this place, were you?
They're looking for something. No, I help no one. I'm a pacifist, but I'm also not very helpful. Don't you walk over here. Don't you do it. You walk away. That's right. Go to the little red house. Oh no, this one has eyes. Much like the hills. Okay, can we climb? Careful. Slowly, Joel. Don't make noise. I'm worse than a pacifist. I'm a bystander. That's so true. Oh, you. We are not. Oh, crap! We gotta go. Yep, this is me leaving. This is me leaving all of you for dead. Whoa, no you don't, no you don't. Oh, did they go through this wall? I don't care. We going somewhere. Not through here, we're not. Bill! Bill! Oh God, we got the entire city of Lincoln after us. Why did we go in that house? There was no reason. We just upset the entire zombie horde. We gotta go. I don't care. I don't care. We're going. There's no stamina meter. Joel runs marathons. Nobody chase me. Oh, get on the roof. Get on the roof. They can't get you on the roof. Crouch. Don't you do it. I will hit you with my bat. Get off my roof. Oh, another one. Crap. Crap, they've found me. It's locked. Bill, unlock the freaking door. Oh, we are so screwed. No! Oh crap, we're all the way back here? That sucked. Okay, so crouch again through Lincoln. We're not even going to Little Red House.
You weren't kidding about this place, were you?
Could Joel survive Negan? I don't think Joel could survive, this log in the middle of the road. Okay, just go ahead and kill us. Probably better than their skin smells like, Jeffrey. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, nice and easy, nice and easy. Okay, now you stay back. And now we're going to come in here. I didn't encounter this many people or structures the day you were in Lincoln. Well, you went to the wrong part of Lincoln, turns out. Because Lincoln is apparently the most population-dense place in all of The Last of Us. We haven't even gotten to the school yet, y'all. Oh, no, stay down. Man, I hate when they have eyes. I hate it. This is promising. Because nobody's chasing us yet.
What about this?
Hey, Bill, can you unlock this?
This way.
Oh, now it's unlocked. Oh, no, it's
Tied
not.
on the other side.
What about
Tied on
going
the
through
other
here?
side.
What, the doggy door?
Can you go through the doggy door?
Be very careful.
Of course.
Ellie, you got this, girl. You got
You
this.
should have given her a gun.
Okay, Bill.
What are those clicker things inside the house?
There's clickers in this house of...
Oh, shit.
She needs a gun at
Ain't
this
seen
point
us
in our
yet.
journey.
Stay down.
I need all the help I can get on this journey. So we just have to be real quiet. No need to engage. We don't need to engage these guys. It's all about survival. Endure and survive. Crouch and survive. I always say. Oh, I'm saying there's 32 deaths. Yeah, I have that lamp. Or a lamp very similar to it. Listen, hey, I had that thermostat until like 3 days ago. I changed out a thermostat. I don't need to go up there. Let's just keep wandering. He seems really fixated on that stairwell. I don't need anything in these rooms. I don't need them. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, you boring clickers. They're in deep contemplation. These are the, like, pious clickers. The contemplative clickers, if you will. Okay, so that treehouse is where we need to go. I feel it.
right, come on, let's get up.
That
On the
guitar.
RV
Listen,
and
I
over.
love guitars, but not today. No, because clickers will come and get me if I make too much noise. Okay. Come on. Are you kidding me? Is there a trophy for getting in that pool? No. If this was Uncharted, there would be. Oh god, I thought Bill was a clicker. I was about to lose it. I don't need a guitar. Wait, are there clickers in this house too? Oh man. Friends are the people who make
think we're
you
good.
smile
Well.
brighter, laugh louder.
Those things. Nobody's bitten, right?
Nope.
Are we
I'm
safe in
good.
this house?
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Live, laugh, love.
Give me a hand
There's
with
no
this.
living, laughing, or loving here. I no longer live, laugh, or love.
What'd I tell you? There's that truck sticking out of the school right there. Come on.
Well, this is gonna suck.
There's a bunch of them up there. So try not to make a sound.
To the school. Okay. I'm really trying not to. I'm real bad at it, though. So as you can see, Billstown is much more intense in the game than in the show. Crap. I hate when they have eyes. That's true. I just love to struggle. Apparently. No, you don't. You stay back. I am so mad that you found me. Get out of here. You broke my back! Oh! I will take all of you on. I'm about to die! Can I climb on a thing? Nope. Who's next? This is like UFC over here. I don't use weapons. I really don't. Okay, let's... Anybody else? Oh, that's Bill. It is hand-to-hand combat in this game. Like freaking Jake Paul. His fists are weapons. Like, that's my weapon of choice in this game. Let's craft a health kit, why don't we? That'd be fun. MMA up in here. No Mike Tyson chaps. There's probably a mod for that. Tifa would love this. Yeah, Aerith loved the church. Tifa loves this fisticuffs. Can I climb up here? No. Do I have to use a plank? Ah, there we go. Let's run over here. Oh, you! You are bad. You are real bad. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, I'm taking on the whole town. That was a bad idea. That was a real bad idea. I didn't anticipate that as well. Okay, maybe we just be quiet. Maybe they won't see us if we're real quiet.
Ellie, run!
Nope, they will always see us. So let's just run. Want to run? Oh, let's just run past them. Ooh, that was a cheap shot. Oh, no, what's happening? Where do I even go here? They are coming from everywhere. Bill, shoot somebody. You've got unlimited ammo. I am the worst Last of Us streamer on the planet. Is this it? Nope, that was not it, but I am stuck. Maybe I go this way. Nope, we are once again lost. Oh, but we're up here now. Look at these losers. Oh, crap. Oh, jump! Several of us. Oh, God, run faster. I don't even know where to go. I don't know where to go. I probably have to kill people. That's probably what this is about. Use him as bait. Oh, no, can't. We can't. That's so bad. Okay, I gotta think for a second. This stream is really about survival, and I'm not doing it well.
Ellie, run! Run!
Okay, they're coming from everywhere.
Rushed.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you. Well, that's a quick death. Thank you, Ellie. Oh gosh, this is a terrible idea. What have I done? Okay, I need to scope things out. I still got Bill's bomb. I got one. Okay, we're going to sneak up here. And we're going to loop them around. Okay, everybody chase me. Chase me. Chase me, everybody. Oh, you guys too. You guys too. I need everybody to, like, bumblebee soccer me. Let's go. Right over here. There's only one of you. Where's the crowd? Where's the party? Oh, Bill! Don't do that, dummy. Okay, they should all be behind me now. There they are. Oh, well. I'm so angry at what just happened here. That is the worst. And I'm gonna die right here. Okay. What's happening? Oh my gosh, kill that one! Bill, shoot somebody! Are you serious? No! Okay, can we heal? Bill, shut up!
Must be holed up somewhere else.
Well, let's not test our luck. How do we get inside?
I miss Rebirth.
Someone left a ladder on the bus. Here, get me up there and I'll drop it.
Adding salt to the wound. Wait, oh, here it is. LA. LA. Good grief, this sucks. I am so bad at this game. Climb.
Don't get killed up there.
Thanks, Bill.
LA. Oh, okay. Help Bill first. Fine.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
Yeah. This is what you don't want to do. In spite of myself, I'm progressing in this game.
Shit, you hear that? They're coming. Move it, kid.
Move it, kid. Oh crap, we gotta get to the... Why don't we get in here?
Get the hell out of here.
Nope, it's locked.
Damn it, they're locked.
Piling on the steps over
Dumb
here.
ways to die.
It's not gonna hold.
How about we go through this window? You want to?
Go,
Come on,
go,
everybody.
go, go.
You first. Let's go. Hey, Schneiderist, I am progressing. Oh my god. This is so stressful. I'm traumatized by my own bomb usage.
That's not gonna hold.
We'll make it fast. Grab this.
This is terrible. Okay.
Please tell me you're done.
They're like, nope, no one's ever done that one.
Guys!
Bill, where to? Bill, where?
Bill, where?
Here.
You better haul ass. Come on.
Well, they've broken through. Bill. Crap, is that a clicker? Let's sneak out the back.
Sneak out the back.
You two, follow me. I'll get us out of here.
Be my guest.
Okay, they are... Nope, that one has eyes. I freaking hate the ones that see. They're the worst. Okay. There's so many of them. Don't do it. Fedra does not want me in that room. Okay, let's just be real sneaky and real stealthy, and let's get a brick. Be real sneaky, real stealthy, and now let's go get him. Crap! Kill, 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 kill! I did get a PS5 Pro upgrade, not for this game, but for Rebirth, maybe. Oh gosh, there's another one.
On your right.
On my right? Oh God! No! Go get that one! Oh God. It would help if I knew how to run. I keep pressing the stick in instead of L1 to run. Look live, Wade. Look live. We're back here. I tend to yeet bricks like nobody's business. Okay, you. Do you see me? Awesome. Okay, let's just kill. And we go! This is the greatest stream you've ever watched? No, this is madness, is what this is. What? I'm glad you're having fun. Okay, let's try something that no one's ever tried. Let's just run. Let's just run for it. Hey, clickers! I am here. Oh, God! Okay, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay, back to serious. We learned a lesson. We learned a lesson right here. We learned a lesson, everybody. Okay, look at this dumb idiot over here. What you bet I can throw this football over that mountain? Look at these idiots. You're so stupid. Don't see me. 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 Don't smell me. Yeah, this is just like Genova. You see that? You dumb zombie. See that? Okay, let me go kill this guy. Oh, crap. Crap, there's one behind me. I know it. That's okay. Oh, God! Thank you, Ellie. Don't punch the clickers! Something went wrong! Okay, okay. That was just me crying into the controller. That's what went wrong. Something did go wrong. Okay. Everything is falling apart. A lot went wrong. This is crazy. I'm glad we're all having a good time, everybody. I'm glad we're having a good time. We're going to have a good time at the end of this stream when I talk about life, love, and theology. It's gonna be great. Okay, now everybody, let's yeet. Okay, let's try to subtly take everybody down. Why don't we do that? Okay, one down. Next, you. Oh, no, you don't. We're going to be so quiet. We're going to be the most quiet we've ever been in our lives. Come here, you. I got you. Shiv! Kill, kill, kill! Okay, we did it. Do I have more shivs? We need to definitely craft our health kit real fast. Oh, we need more shivs. More shivs. One more shiv. Oh, not my high school, Racy. Let's not do that. Okay, something went wrong. Let's go, Eagles. Freaking Eagles. Okay, look at this dummy. I got a bottle, fortunately. Okay. You want to come over here? Oh, he found me, and so did his friend. I just don't need the clicker to find me. Oh, crap, he did, though. Oh, I smashed her in the face with a bottle. Here comes the clicker! Dodge! Dodge, get away! Woo! Did Bill kill somebody? Did Bill kill the clicker? Attaboy, Bill! Attaboy, Bill! Bill, being a hero! No, I think that would just depress me, sub. Listen, you don't want to see Rambo. You want to see, like, the worst. Please, God, let there be a checkpoint. Ain't that the truth? Bill, where do we go? I'm not from this town. This is your town. Like, oh, crap.
There's a way through.
We got to get past those guys? Oh, my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? And one has eyes. One has freaking eyes. Okay, everybody go over there. Everybody go over there. And I'm going to get that. Oh, a nail bat, just like Cloud was. Do not come over here. I am going to lose my cool. I am out of bricks. I am out of all the good things that life gives us. Like bricks. Hey, come over here. No, don't come over here, actually. Don't see me, 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 don't see me. Now, did your stupid little friends see me? Okay, good, thank you. Oh my gosh. Everybody's stupid. I'm so deprecating in this. Don't see me, don't see me. Don't see me in the science lab. No. No. Absolutely not. Do not see me. Do you think these were like chemistry nerds in real life? No offense to chemistry nerds, but also, do you think that they were? Okay, can we strangle him? Oh, he's got friends, he's got friends, he's got friends, he's got friends, and the friends have seen me, and we are going to run! And nail bat some people. Bam, bam, bam! Oh, we broke the bat. Run! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hello. Do you have a... Get him! Fist! 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 Okay. Well, everybody, that was terrific. Hey, Ellie.
Okay, keep moving.
Oh, you like trophies? Let's go Eagles, as they say.
Help me open this.
Help me open this, Bill.
Ready?
What is this game?
Got it, here we go! Come on, shit. There's more on the way.
Oh, no.
Barricade the doors.
Oh, no. I know what this is.
This ain't gonna hold it for long. Oh, that don't sound good.
Oh, no.
The goddamn floor
Oh, what?
Ellie, take cover. I got this.
No! Ellie.
Fuck is it throwing at us?
Ellie, stay away.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, crap. Oh, they want to fight in the middle of this warfare? Oh, get out of there. Don't let the shrooms get you. Those shrooms hit hard. Bill, no. Bill, no. Stay alive, Bill. No, get away from me. Oh, not the bloater eating my face. Woo, don't look at that chat. Don't look at that chat. Whew, that was real gruesome. That was a new way to die. No, now we run, now we run, now we run. And there's some friends. No, don't let him do it to you. Don't let him do it to you. Just kill him, and then we're going to keep going and steal his ammo. Now, he's going to be real mean. We're going to run again. So I'm going to create a diversion. Hey, while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you a story. So my best friend, his son, his youngest, is playing upward basketball. Upward basketball is like basketball for church people, and it's like always tied fun to fun because they don't keep score. Anyway, he's learning, and as he is playing church basketball upward, the way that they learn defense and offense is you are like you're given like a color wristband or something like that, and you have to stay on the person from the opposite team that has the same color wristband, right? And so during one of the games, my buddy's son starts running in a circle around the perimeter of the basketball court, and afterwards, my friend said to his son, "Hey, son, what were you doing out there?" And he said, "Well, I knew that guy had to follow me, so I decided that I was going to run in circles all the way around and make them dizzy." And so anyway, I feel like my friend's kid. Did I kill him? Y'all, I made him dizzy and I killed him! Oh my gosh! You guys, we did it!
He's been infected for a long time. We call them bloaters.
Take that, naughty dog! You had no idea!
I hate to interrupt your little biology lesson. Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
That's incredible! We did it! Sam,
top
that
of
was
these
for you,
bleachers.
buddy.
Give me a boost.
Oh my god. Ain't no freaking way! Thank you, Upward Basketball. Hey, Blitz, that was for you. Why don't you try that kind of strategy, huh? Blitz. Combat Master. Yeah, well, what about Prof? Professional Noctis over here. Work smarter, not harder, Blitz. Oh my god. Oh, what is this disaster? Clip that whole battle. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Did I shoot anybody? I don't know. I punched a few guys and then I ran in circles while I told a story. That's so funny. Oh, yeah, we're going to go back. I got to clip that for my buddy. And I guess for Blitz, since I called him out. First Sleep Easy, now Blitz. Okay, did I miss something? Is this the way to go? No. New strategy unlocked. Listen, no one could have ever guessed. That's what you got to do. You got to keep your enemies guessing. Oh, this is maybe the way. Yeah, this is it. My bad.
Let's go, people.
All right.
Ain't no way that. Ain't no way the upward strategy worked.
Joel, behind you!
Oklahoma Noctis.
Oh shit!
What? Oh, they're coming for me? Are you gonna let me up? No, I didn't even hear them. Oh. Ugh. Say hello to my little friend, the baseball bat. Oh, we gotta run!
Finish it off already.
Fucking hate those things.
Yeah, me too, Ellie.
Let's go.
I hate them too.
Pull me up.
Get me out of here. We're done. We're done with this. You guys, that was insane. I'm telling you, I'm playing with a 20-second delay. I didn't hear Joel behind you.
We're sitting ducks here.
We're sitting ducks here. We sure are.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, you broke my bat, you jerk. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking Ken Griffey Jr. over here without my bat. Okay, can we climb up this ladder? Oh my gosh. No more ladders. Inside the house. Let's go. Is this your house, Bill? I'm so done.
So that worked out well. Okay, I'll go check out this side of the house.
Bill?
Somebody had the same idea. They stole my shit.
Well, then what the hell is plan B?
Oh, man.
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking
All
Z.
the way to Z.
Furthermore,
Yeah.
Tess, she could take
Don't
this
you
job.
bring Tess
She
into
could
this.
shove it right
It
up
has nothing
her
to do with... Jesus.
Oh. Y'all.
What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner. He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that.
Oh.
He's got bites. Here. And
I reckon he didn't want to turn, so he...
yeah, I guess not. Well, fuck him.
Look what I found. It's got some juice in it.
That's my battery. That fucking asshole. Get out. Get out.
Okay. Jeez.
Battery's drained, but cells are alive.
Meaning?
Meaning, we push it, get it started, and the alternator will recharge the battery.
Is that your guess?
Look, you wanted a plan B. This is as good as it gets.
What are you thinking?
Thinking you drive and we push.
Jesus. That's more of my stuff.
That's more of my stuff. So we're going to read a couple of things here so you can kind of go around. So as you already saw,
Just gonna steal my shit and run off? Is that it, Frank?
we can listen to this.
You should probably search the house.
Probably search the
Sure,
house. There's more supplies.
Good
So
idea.
this is where we get Bill
Let me
and
know when
Frank
you're ready to finish this thing.
I'll give you a holler.
in this game. And you have Frank's body here. And he's got bite marks and all that kind of stuff. But this is his partner, right? So there's a letter over here, and this is where we get some of this. So here's the letter that he wrote. Well, Bill, I doubt you'd ever find this note because you were too scared to ever make it to this part of town. But if for some reason you did, I want you to know I hated your guts. I grew tired of this town and of your set in your ways attitude. I wanted more from life than this, and you could never get that. And that stupid battery you kept moaning about, I got it. But I guess you were right. Trying to leave this town will kill me. Still better than spending another day with you. Good luck, Frank. So, the kind of intent here is that Bill and Frank were together, right? They were partners, and they had different outlooks and ideas about life. And like we were talking about from some of Smith's notes from Aristotle, it's because both of them really wanted to rule, and neither one was willing to kind of compromise. And before we finish out this chapter, because we are somehow at the end of this chapter, I missed a supply. You're so right. Thank you. This is a great place for us to kind of pause and do a little bit, finish up our lectures. There's 2 final lectures that I want to give to us, share with you before we close out for the night. And we will close out just shortly. So we're going to go large screen, and we're going to talk for just a little bit. And to kind of set our vibe and our mood, I want us to play a little song. So there we go. Boom. So here we go. Where we last left off, we were just talking about... Somebody once told me that'd be funny. We were talking about Aristotle's kind of concept of relationship and the idea of the polis. But this is where we kind of get the kind of climax of this section of the game, realizing that Bill's self-sufficiency and Frank's desire for a life were incompatible, at least in the game's version of the two of them. And so Bill has this illusion of self-sufficiency that can't be broken, and it culminates into what we're going to hear when we finish out this chapter, where Bill says to Joel, just get the F out of my town. Now, in the end, Frank is the ruler of an empty world, thinking himself to be some kind of Superman while acting barely human. This is an examination of what it means to be human, and how do you lose your humanity when you're trying to survive, and how do you maintain your humanity when you're in the darkest of circumstances. In the show, however, Bill and Frank come close to helping each other pursue excellence. If you watched episode 3, which I still believe is one of the most beautiful episodes in all of TV history, Frank is able to help Bill look inward and to create conditions for meeting Joel and Tess. Through association with them, Bill's illusion of self-sufficiency weakens, and it eventually breaks, allowing himself to find balance in his behaviors and emotions, while not giving up his role as a protector and a survivalist. Their partnership creates the conditions for life to be more than just labor and endurance. And we see that in the presence of a garden and artwork. All of this shows us secure opportunities for leisure and the ability to live life well. So this is really interesting. A question arises as to how much and in what way Frank rules over Bill. And this is certainly true in the show. From the beginning, to think about Aristotle, if there's always a ruler and somebody that's kind of following along in every relationship, real inherent kind of power dynamics, even outside of authority positions. From the beginning, Frank seems to hold a tremendous amount of sway over Bill in the show. And through his intuition and charisma, as the relationship progresses, however, Bill softens toward Frank and even becomes protective of him, willing not just to rule, but to be ruled in turn. Remember when Bill says this kind of haunting line to Frank? They've just had these strawberries that Frank produced, right? Through trades with Tess and seeds and stuff. They share this beautiful, intimate moment of having a delicacy in this world, a strawberry. And Bill starts to get weepy, and he says, "I was never afraid until I met you." And that's the danger of self-sufficiency. We don't allow ourselves the fear of losing someone, being hurt by someone. But like we talked about in the podcast, vulnerability is the seat of joy and the best things in life. It's also the antidote to shame. Evan talks about that in the show. And this relationship really kind of shows that for us. And so here we have a tale of two Bills and Franks. One where they would not allow themselves this compromise in their relationship in the game, and it ends in disaster and despair. And then another one in the show, a representation of Bill and Frank where they allow each other to take the lead at different points. And it ends up being this beautiful compromise of life that turns into the good life. And the good life always comes in give and take, in vulnerability, in acceptance, and even in the midst of brutality of the world, and to be able to say, we're in this together. I'll take lead, you'll take lead. I have some friends that they kind of live by this mantra of it's impossible for both of us to give 100% all the time. It's not like we're operating off of 200%, but instead we are together operating as 100%. And some days I'm just going to tell you I can give 10, 15% and I need you to pull the heavy weight. And next time maybe I will. And I think that that's a really, really cool way of thinking about it, because it's like, hey, in relationship, it is give and take. It's not 50-50 all the time. It's not 100-100 like we all thought when we were 20 years old. But instead, it's, you know, some days I'm pulling more weight than others. So this particular part of this story tells us about humanity. It tells us a lot about, you know, what it means to love and to be loved, and what it means to overcome self-sufficiency. Subtext, great comment. Both the game and the show do serve as an indictment of self-sufficiency, but in ways that best serve their medium. I don't think they could have told the show's story in the game because it can't really play out with Joel as playable. But that's what makes the show great. It gave us a different exploration of the lesson of their relationship in a form that could only be in the TV adaptation. Isn't that the truth? I think it's absolutely right. So, kind of continuing with the discussion, conversely, Frank continues to be demanding of Bill until the end, to the point of, in some ways, ruling him emotionally for his own good rather than for Bill's. Do you love me? Then love me the way I want you to. That's something that he says at the end of their lives. This shift can be telegraphed by their seating position when eating. We'll actually examine the scene in just a second. But Bill insists that his decision... well, actually, before we kind of get into that, I kind of want to talk about that exact scene. So why don't we... what I'd love to do is to actually pull it up and to watch it maybe together. I think that would be a really great way for us to kind of think about this. Shall we? You need to watch the show after this, right? I mean, it's such a good, such a good analog after playing this particular game. Okay, or segment of the game. Okay, let's kind of come on through here, and let's... I've got to fix my window. I really should have been better about this, but you know what? You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. But I am going to throw a fit on this Streamlabs for just a second. Okay. I want to show you one of the last scenes in the show because it really does... Oh, God, what am I doing here? It really does show some of the beauties of what we're talking about here. And then I want to talk about it a bit. So let me just kind of do this. And we're going to try to make it real pretty for us, okay? Let's actually go a little bit further here. There we go, kind of. Let me move it to a place that it can actually be seen. Great. Yeah, it is going to be something. So I'm going to show you kind of the ending scene of this this episode, just because this is something to be thinking about. Bill and Frank have had a full life together, and it starts with Bill being super protective of himself and afraid of anybody, really. And when in old age, Frank gets sick, Bill has been taking care of him. And it's clear that he's not only got a debilitating disease, but it is killing him. And then we get this beautiful scene here at the end. I just want to watch it together. Let's watch.
I'm going to give you every day was a wonderful gift from God speech. I've had
Oops, sorry.
lot of bad days. I've had bad days with you, too. But I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. Just give me one.
There's no sound?
Good day.
Oh, hang on 1 sec. Yeah, there's no sound.
Starting now, make me
Oh,
some
there it
toast.
is. Sorry. Okay,
Then take me to the boot.
let's start it
I'm
over.
not gonna
Sorry.
give you every day was a wonderful gift from God speech. I've had a lot of bad days. I've had bad days with you, too. But I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. Just give me one more good day. Starting now, make me some toast.
Is it low? Can you hear it now?
Then take me to the boutique where I'll pick outfits for us. You'll wear what I ask. We'll get married. And you cook a delicious dinner. Then you will crush all of these up, put them in my wine. I will drink it. Then you will take me by my hand, bring me to our bed, and I will fall asleep in your arms.
God, it's an amazing scene.
I can't.
Do you love me?
Yes.
Then love me the way I want you to.
God, right? Then love me the way I want you to. And can there be just a better reflection of like this give and take in relationship than that, right? So then we see how it plays out. It's so different than in the game, and yet it really gets at this idea of what's on the other side of self-sufficiency. And you see the scenes of the town that they've built up together. And they've got this beauty of the garden and the hole that Bill found Frank in the very beginning, and the paint and the strawberry garden here. And just a sign of their commitment. Let me share this chat. Somebody in the comments told me that in the game, the timing is a little bit different. It was 2013, I believe, in the game when all of this stuff transpired. But in the show, it's 2023. And somebody in the comments, so insightful, said in 2013 versus 2023. In 2013, same-sex marriage wasn't even a thing. Like it was just a hope maybe for the future, because that wasn't done until I think 2016. But 2023, this has become more a thing in the United States, at least. So just a really interesting, timely touch of 10 years of difference. But I thought that was really great. So anyway, we continue with this scene. I'll let it play out. Again, just this scene of vulnerability, and Bill is no longer the survivalist that we see displayed in the game, right? I just think it's such a powerful thing, because at the end of the game, he's still that. But here, he starts out like that, and he's grown to this. It's just such a two roads diverged. It's just so great. Another thing that I love is that they are enjoying, in the midst of an post-apocalyptic world, the finer things of life. And it's because of the life that they've made for themselves. The life that Bill and Frank together have made. I just think that's amazing. In a world of horrors, they found something that's worth living for and fighting for and being satisfied in. I just think it's glorious. Yeah. Oh, the score here is so good. So good, right? Seeing a different Bill. Oh, man. Oh. And that comes from scene clips, everybody. So if you are interested in seeing more cool scenes and stuff like that, then definitely check them out. So I wanted to chat for just a bit about all of this. Vibe check. Read the room, brother. Read the room. Ain't that the truth? We'll get back to this now. So this kind of brings us to this question of this episode, right? Like, you get two Bills and Franks, right? Two Bills and Franks. And so what do we do with that? Well, I think in all of it, with both versions, we have an indictment of this idea of self-sufficiency. I want to talk briefly about the question that I got on YouTube, okay? And yeah, Hovind, that's absolutely right. A queer relationship archetype that isn't really often seen in media or even in real life. The growing old together portion that isn't typically seen in so many pieces of media. That's so true. It's so true. It's like all the stages of life, from fear all the way into, the end, right? I think it's a really beautiful depiction. So, the question that was posed to me on YouTube is a question that I would love to talk about briefly. And so I know y'all are talking in the chat, and y'all can continue to do that, but I'm going to kind of spout off for just a little bit. Because this is a question that a lot of my students give to me. It's a lot of, it comes up in churches and in theology and in the news and all this kind of stuff. The question was a kind of a personal question, because the person knew that I'm religious, a Christian. And yet as they said, they were like, how do you reconcile the scripture and Bible with celebration of a same-sex relationship? And the answer that I gave was both academic, but I just want to share also, anecdotes and stuff as well. The number one question that I receive is the biblical question. But whenever I approach theology, and hopefully this can be helpful to anybody, so specifically speaking to people that are religious, but everybody as well. The way I approach theology is actually it's derived from both a combination of a guy named Richard Hooker and John Wesley. Richard Hooker, post-Enlightenment, came up with, wrote a work called The Laws of Ecclesiastical Authority, in which he said theology derives from three primary sources for us. These are the things that we test it against. First of all and foremost is Scripture. He was talking specifically to the church. Scripture. Secondly, tradition and reason. So you have Scripture, tradition, and reason. All three of these, but Scripture is kind of at the top. So we begin with Scripture, and then we move to tradition and reason. With tradition, it's asking the question, what has tradition said? And church tradition specifically. And so we could go back to the history and how did they deal with certain moments and issues that are similar to this, even if they're not the exact same. And so it's kind of asking what was done in the past. Reason, however, especially post-Enlightenment, is about what is reasonable, what is philosophical, what does psychology have to say about this, what does science have to say about this thing, what is the latest innovations and inventions of our society and conventions of our society say about this, because that all informs our logic and our reason. So you want to incorporate those things. Like I've said on this stream before, somebody very, very instrumental in my own development told me, never be afraid of truth, because remember, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And if you're running from something that is true, you may be running away from Jesus himself. That changed the way that I interpreted and experienced the world around me. And it's the reason why I don't shut a blind eye to anything. I examine it for its veracity, and I try to wring out the truth and incorporate that as much as I can. John Wesley came along years later and said, okay, these three are really important, but the fourth one is really good too, even though it is the most subjective, and that's personal experience. And personal experience plays into theology because you're listening to the lived experience of people. For example, it was through listening to the experiences of African Americans that there was a change in theology regarding equality during the civil rights movement, because a lot of you may know, and I've talked about this on stream before, there was a theological contest happening as well during the civil rights movement, and there was all kinds of Bible verses thrown around that continued to subjugate minorities, and that's one of the things that really had to be dealt with. And so it was the listening of personal experience, personal stories. Women that could become preachers, one of the things that was realized is that people experienced females being used in these powerful stations in the church, and so there was a realization that for Christians, God can use women in ministry the same way as this, even though there were so many female leaders in the first century in the early church, if you look at church history. So I share all of this because tradition, reason, and experience do kind of serve an important role in the scope of crafting theology, and that's certainly the case with me as far as my own conceptions of sexuality and all that stuff. I grew up in Alabama, right? Roll Tide. And Alabama is not necessarily known for its most progressive stances. In fact, we're the buckle of the Bible Belt, I always say. And so I grew up in a culture where it was simply the Bible says it, I believe it, that settles it. And you couldn't really question or interrogate the Bible the way that academics tend to. It was just kind of like an off-limits sort of thing. But understanding reason and experience made me really curious about the dissonance that I was seeing between the things that my community was believing and the experience of people in the world and the latest innovations and understandings and conventions in the world. And so it caused me, and I'm not the only one, a lot of colleagues of mine to really dig deep in the 90s and 2000s and beyond, and to say, okay, what does the Bible really say about all this stuff? On YouTube, I explained the scriptural standpoint, and I was saving this one for last because this is the one that people get really hung up on. But when I talk about the Bible and when I teach it to my classes, I always say it like this. I believe the Bible. I love the Bible. It is the book that I've patterned my life upon. So, again, I'm using a lot of Christian language, but I'm trying to share my own heart with you here. I love the Bible. I cherish the Bible. I also understand that the Bible is written in a very specific pattern, in a very specific way. And it's important to read the Bible, number one, as a description of the time in which it is written and God's design and desire for the time in which it is written. And so it's like a description, but then there's also a greater description of God's heart that transcends context. And so there's a lot of verses in the Bible that discuss things like slavery and the role of women. Well, in the context, that kind of made sense because women were viewed as less than in that. And so they're kind of working in an understanding that's very unique there. Now, throughout the centuries, we've recontextualized some of those sort of things. And I think that we're in a moment right now where a lot of that's also kind of happening with views of sexuality, particularly because, and again, as I said on YouTube in the comments, the first century and even before that for the Old Testament did not have the same concept of same-sex relationships as we do today. There's no concept of sexuality as an orientation. There's no concept of a monogamous, same-sex, committed relationship. Certainly not one that is not deemed abusive or improper, right? Because of a myriad reasons. What I found is that those 9 to 11 different verses, there's a lot of context that's like barreled into them. The more that you kind of peel away at some of those layers, you begin to realize, okay, there's a heart of God here that's really, really important for, all of these specific situations. And at the same time, we see myriad stories of how the community of God, the community of faith, is growing and expanding outside of that. I'm reminded of a couple of pieces. One particular passage comes from the book of Acts. And it's a time when Philip is, all of the disciples after the resurrection of Jesus, the disciples are going around and doing missionary type things, preaching the gospel, teaching about Jesus. And Philip comes across a chariot with, the Bible says, the book of Acts says, an Ethiopian eunuch is reading from the scroll of Isaiah. Now, this is really important because in the book of, in the Torah, in Leviticus and in Deuteronomy, particularly, there are indictments and restrictions for the inclusion of eunuchs within the worshiping body, okay? And yet here we have a eunuch that is pursuing something, knowledge of God, but he doesn't understand it. And Philip walks up beside the chariot and he hears this, and he asks the person, he says, hey, do you understand this? And he says, how can I, unless somebody explains it to us? So Philip hops in the chariot and he explains the text to the guy, and at the end of it, he looks at Philip and he says, what's to keep me from being baptized? And the subtle subtext here, rather the unspoken part is, well, there's a lot that would keep you from being incorporated into the community of faith. Okay, like this verse, this verse, this verse. And yet Philip notices that there's something really beautiful and sacred happening here. So what does he do? He goes and baptizes him. Now, Jesus, in one of his teaching times, he speaks about eunuchs, and he says something really interesting. And he says, some are eunuchs because they are made that way by others. Some are eunuchs because of life choices. Some are eunuchs because they are born that way, but all of it is really rooted in this idea of the glory of God and the pursuit of God's kingdom, which is a really interesting sort of thing. Because again, there's a level of personhood identity that is afforded to this group that is seldom given, a charitable sort of thing. I share those two stories not because they're the same. Hear me. These are not about sexuality, but what we can extract from it is something that's a deeper heart of God description that we can then use to prescribe in some ways. And I think that's really, really helpful. You hear what I'm saying? There's a description that leads us to understanding the heart of God that we can then use to prescribe. And that's one of the ways that I read the Bible. Now, I could do an entire stream on how to read the Bible and how to make sense of the Bible, and especially the book of Leviticus and Paul's letters. And Paul's letters are wonderful. I cherish Paul's letters, but it is important that you are reading somebody else's mail. Like you went to his mail, the Corinthians mailbox, and you were like, let me take this out and I'm going to read the letter that was written to them. And even though it's the word of God for the people of God, and people say thanks be to God, the important thing is like, people would love a stream like that. Oh man, maybe we need to do a Making Sense of the Bible stream. Maybe we should do that. I would be down for that, actually. We can do a Sunday stream. Y'all can have church on a Sunday night with me or something like that. That'd be interesting. I'd love to teach that. That's what I teach in my classes. And tonight's just like a crash course, right? I think it would be awesome. Because people need to understand how to read the Bible in a good and responsible way. When I was in middle school, I used to imagine that God's Spirit just like descended on the writers of all of the people that wrote the Bible, and it like transmitted through their arms, and then they would like write and stuff. And that's just not the way that it happened. And we know that for a lot of reasons. Do I believe it, or do I just appreciate its significance? I believe the Bible. But I also believe it enough to understand the heart behind it. And so there's the letter of the law, and then there's the heart of the law. And that is something that I really, really try to get at. If you look at the New Testament, you've got all kinds of things that are bristling against each other. And one time, the Apostle Paul says to the Galatians, none of you should be circumcised. That was their big issue of the day. It's not really applicable to us in a lot of ways, but it's like, don't be circumcised. Because to do that would to undo all of the grace that you received from Jesus. But then he looks at Timothy, one of his proteges, and he demands that he is circumcised before they go into a certain place. Why? Because the context called for a different response. And that's something that we see time and time again in the New Testament, actually. In one place, he says, I do not permit a woman to speak in church. In another place, he appoints women to lead churches. Okay? And so, there's a description of what he's doing in one space, and a description of what's happening in another place, and I believe all of that. And I believe the heart of it behind that is really, really important because it's about wisdom. And I do think that there's something really, really beautiful in that. So, yeah. You should know I am a deeply committed, devoted Christian. I believe the Bible with all of my heart, and I wrestle with it at times. I also understand it and love it enough to cherish it. And that's something that I've patterned my life around. Also, you may or may not know this. I don't talk about this all the time on here because it's not the main thing for me to be and do on here, but I am ordained. I am an ordained minister. And so it's not just like I'm studying this from an academic standpoint. I live this stuff. I believe this stuff. I love this stuff enough to give a portion of my life to it. And certainly to helping people understand and love this book and love people and love the world around them and stuff. And the only reason I say that, chat, is because there's a lot of bad press about faith, God, religion, Christianity especially, and especially in the gaming community. And I'm just going to tell you, like, the reason that I want to speak out more about those kind of things is because people need a more positive representation, okay? I think that a lot of gamers and a lot of people in the world would actually love and cherish the teachings of Jesus if it wasn't for a lot of Christians. I'm just going to share that, right? Because I think that Christianity has been given a really, really bad name by a lot of maybe well-meaning people that are just, they can't get past that. And so, but again, I was there at one point. I was that guy at one point, you know? And I guess now, whether it's at the University of Alabama, through the working of religious life and all that other stuff that I do, I try to give a different representation. And I do it appropriately in every context. But I don't know. I'm reminded of the words of St. Francis of Assisi, who said, at all times preach the gospel, and if necessary, use words, right? And I think that that's one of the things that we've got to figure out. I'll kind of close with this, and maybe this will be helpful for you. I'm not asking anybody to agree or disagree or any of that kind of stuff. Many years ago, I think when President Clinton was going through all of his scandals and stuff, Billy Graham, I believe, spoke at something that Clinton was at, and a reporter or somebody asked him, hey, how can you support him after everything that he's done? And here's what Billy Graham said. Billy Graham, one of the greatest evangelists of all time, he said, the way I see it, it's God the Father's job to judge, it's the Spirit's job to convict, and it's my job to love. And that's something that I've really tried to, take with me, no matter what. I trust God, right? And I trust the Holy Spirit to do the Holy Spirit's job, and it's not my job to do that. And it's my job to love and to bring people into this greater understanding. There's things that are just simply above my pay grade, and it's just important to live out of a posture of humility like that. So anyway, that's something that has been really tough for me. But anyway, I don't want to delay and belabor the point, but that's something that that YouTube comment did something in my heart that was like, man, there's something that is being missed here, right? That's good. So yeah, let's get to the chat. Oh, you're welcome, Racy. I appreciate that. So also regarding bad representation, those who outright weaponize Christianity share things that feel antithetical to Jesus' actual words, which did contribute to my distancing from formal religion. Like, how can you say that when it's the opposite of what Jesus preached? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of bad actors and stuff, right? I mean, it's just like one of those things. It's like, come on. And like, I'm not, like, this is not a religious stream. Like, this is not a religious channel, right? But what I'm trying to do is just do my part to share. And when people ask me questions about my faith, I'm going to answer because that's who I am, right? You want authenticity in your content creators, but, and so this is what it is. You're going to hear me be silly about Cloud and Tifa and Aerith and all that stuff and throw bricks at the faces of whoever is attacking me, but I want you to see my own Christianity and my faith as well. Jeffrey, I feel like the Bible is a moral compass, not a constitution. It's been translated through language. I think it's important to have an open mind, take constant. That's why we study it, man. That's why we study it. And it's like, I remember like it was such an enlightening experience for me to open it up, looking at Greek and Hebrew, even though I don't know Hebrew well. Like to really open it up and to be like, oh my gosh, this means something completely different in the Greek than it did in my English New International Version or ESV or any of those things, right? For example, let me give you one. There is, I'm not saying this is the final interpretation, but it is an interpretation that's really interesting. There's a time when somebody comes up to Jesus. Are you ready for this? This is a little bit of a Bible book club lesson, right? Somebody comes up to Jesus, and this is told in a few different ways across different Gospels, but it's essentially a Roman centurion who has a servant who is sick, who's ill. And he comes to him and he says, Jesus, I know that you have all this power and stuff. First of all, it's a Roman centurion. He says, I know you have all of this power. Can you heal this person? Because like I know you're a person of authority. And Jesus says, yeah, take me to him. And the guy says, I know you're a person of authority, and I'm a person of authority too, because I'm a centurion. Like people listen to what I say and stuff. So you just say the word, and I know that he'll be healed. In another text similar to it, you have other servants coming up to Jesus for him and saying to him, hey, can you heal this centurion's servant? And they're kind of liaisons, but in both cases, so interesting, right? Jesus heals him, and he even says to the guy, I have not seen such faith, right? Just the idea that saying the word, like he's healed, right? When you look at the Greek, there's a really interesting dynamic where this word servant can also be denoted as beloved, or an insinuation of maybe even a romantic partner. Now, that is an interpretation. It's not necessarily a universal interpretation, but what if, right? And research can validate that in some ways, and other research may say, maybe that's an overreach. But I think it's a really interesting example of like, whoa, how might that change the concept of what Jesus is saying and doing here, right? And if this is someone that is deeply special to the Roman centurion, not even Jewish person, right, or a religious person at that point, I think that's a really interesting thing. Now, what do you do with that? And that is the task of theology and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, just one of those things. Yeah. Catching up on some of the chat here. We went from upward basketball bloater invasion to this. Welcome. We as Christians, for the most part, can agree to love God and love others, and the details around that may differ depending on denomination. So I mostly agree. Yeah, I believe the Bible is authoritative text like the Constitution. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and here's the thing. One night we may talk about James Fowler's stages of faith and the way that we kind of go up and down through different understandings depending on life stage and depending on experiences. That's a really interesting piece of the psychology of religion, for sure, that I've found to be true in my own life. What you said there is what made me leave the church I used to go to. Oh man, it's starting to become the opposite of the teachings and started to discriminate a demographic of people, and we didn't always agree with the outlook. And I'm not about to start with the money grab they were doing. Yeah, oh man. Prosperity gospel is a whole other thing, yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely share all those kind of things, but here's the thing. It's so easy to focus on the negative and stuff, but be a part of the positive in the world is what I would say. Here's the other thing that I would say. For a lot of well-meaning people, this just gets to be an issue. But for others, this is their life, okay? And so one of the things that I really caution my students, what I always say if they come to me and they want to talk about the theology or ethics or morality or however they phrase it of sexuality, one of my first questions is, are you gay? And maybe that's direct, but I say that because it's going to change the way that I talk to them, right? It's always going to change that because some people are trying to be right and trying to figure out what is right, and that's important, right? And others are fighting for their lives. And that's always important to note. And I guess from my standpoint, I'd just rather move forward in grace and in acceptance and leave the sorting out of everything to God. Now, this isn't just about sexuality. This is about everything. Like, I know what I know and I don't know what I don't know. And what I do know is that I have to extend a hand of grace and welcome and love and charity to people. And if I can't do that, then what am I doing, right? Whew, boy. Yeah. Well, Chad, that's a long deviation tonight. I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch this, but those with ears to hear, let them hear. You know what I'm saying? Let's finish up this chapter and let's call it a night, shall we? You know, it's the start of a conversation. And if you want to talk about more specific biblical stuff one night, I'm totally fine for that. I probably won't promote it on Twitter just because, like, but we'll promote it in the Discord and stuff, for sure. But yeah, it's always a little nerve-wracking to talk about these kinds of things on a platform like YouTube or Twitch, right? But yeah. All right, let's mosey, shall we? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not at all what I wanted to do. What's happening? There it is. Are we making noise anymore? No, I don't think we're making noise anymore. It's not on my end. Oh, there we go. There it is. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Ready?
All right. Anyway, so I started the Danny DeVito. Okay, let's mosey. Echo included. Why not, baby? Let me kill that echo.
Put her in first.
Already did it.
Just keep your foot on the clutch, and when we get to
I know how to pop a clutch.
how the hell did... You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck it up.
All right, Ellie, get ready.
Come on, Ellie.
Now, hit it. Hit it.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. Catch that ride. Keep pushing. When the night has come, Gracie, and the land is dark.
Over there! Look out!
No. So I started swinging. Get up. Get back, Bill. I got this with my... Oh, no. Can't punch that guy. Can't punch him. Ruined our epic moment. I forgot. I thought it was just pushing the car out the driveway. This is the most insane, unhinged stream ever.
Guys, over there, look out!
Theology is kind of like pushing a truck down a zombie-infested road. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. Not in the abdomen. No! My aim is so bad. I'm so bad at things. I'm so bad. It's never that simple. Oh, Baldur's Gate.
Over there!
Okay, get back. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Oh. Okay, we're doing this. I didn't know. I don't know why we've decided to go... Oh, crap. Bow and arrow is not the way to go, friends. How many deaths? This is the easiest part of this level. Remember when we ran around that bloater? Okay, no more freaking bow and arrow. Nobody wants that nonsense. Okay, you keep pushing, Bill.
Shit.
I shot you right in the face. How are you not... Okay. Here he comes, the bad one. No! Get back! Oh, we gotta go! We gotta go! I keep trying to roll out. It does not work. This is Joel Miller's Punch-Out. Good gosh.
Over there! Look out!
Shit.
I got this one, Bill. You take the clicker, because those are the ones that give me problems. Bill. Okay, get out of here. Run, fast. That clicker's behind us. Okay, we gotta run. Nope, run! Oh, thank you, Bill. Thank you. You stupid clicker. Okay, let's go.
Gotta go faster!
Look, if we just make it to the hill. Just get it over the edge.
Come on,
Around
LA.
that house! To your right!
No, no! Wait, was that a brick? No. We are leaving Ellie for dead. Are any of these clickers? I'm not really afraid of the humans. But maybe I should be. Okay, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run! Don't let him. Oh, that's a clicker. Get away from the trees. Ellie is just like dead to us. Okay, I want to no-scope. Can I no-scope anybody? Oh, God! Ellie! We gotta go save Ellie! Oh my gosh, that was close. Do not mess with Ellie. Oh my gosh. One shot. Do not miss your chance. Okay, run. Don't kick him off. Oh, you are so dumb. You are so dumb for real. Jeffrey, you know they all lived. Listen, I thought Ellie might be able to fend for herself. Turns out she can't. Thank God we've got checkpoints.
Look, if we just make it to the hill. Just get it over the edge.
Gotta go fast. Like Ricky Bobby.
Hey! Around that house!
No! Ooh, look at those things. Okay, now we run. I got you, Bill. Gotcha. Oh, clicker! Oh, hello, baseball bat. Oh, no! That sucked. I hate that. I'm so mad. Was it amazing? Because it didn't feel amazing.
Gotta go faster.
I see that bat now.
Look, if we just make it to the hill.
Yeah.
Edge.
We're trying. The worst Last of Us player in history tries to do a serious stream of The Last of Us. That's what this entire series is. Get out of here! Next! You broke my back. Oh, it's on now! Clicker down!
Come on, we don't have much time. Back to pushing.
Oh yeah, you suggested a permadeath run. Back to pushing. Let's go, Bill.
Really fucked my day up. You know that, Joel, huh?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Bill. Thanks. Oh my gosh, more? Oh my gosh, why don't you guys give up? Oh, he straight up disappeared. That was horrific. That was horrific. God, please let there be a checkpoint. Okay, a little checkpoint. Now I'm getting killed by air.
Really fucked my day up. You know that, Joel, huh?
We're almost out of your hair, Bill.
For a survivalist, well, I mean, you know what? He is self-sufficient. He's definitely not. Get out of here. Oh, I missed. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. Don't make the kill shot because they're gonna eat you. Okay, now we gotta run again. We run back up the street. Oh crap, Ellie! Ellie! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Not the bow and arrow for the win. Oh! Go, run! Oh, not the clicker. Do I have any guns? And the answer, I think... Yes. Barely. Die, clicker! Bill, get closer. Come on, man. Okay, I think we did it. This is the worst struggle stream of my life. 3
Ellie, get ready.
No! Again?
All right, Ellie, start it up.
Ellie, start the freaking car. Learn to drive. I know you've never seen a car before, but... Yeesh.
You hear that sound, Bill?
Are you a clicker? I'm so done with you guys. That's sound of freedom. Oh, here's the clickers. Get out of here. Can I just get in the car? Bill, you got this. Oh my gosh, you stay away. You stay a freaking way. I am so tired of these clickers. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Gotta run. Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. Yeah, brother, I don't know. If you hit the triangle, I hope. Why are we so far away? Okay, run.
Joel, leave him. Let's get out of here.
Leave them. Okay, bye. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bye. Oh, get in the back.
Go, go.
Are you kidding me? Okay, that was easily the hardest thing I've ever played.
Stop.
I hate that.
Just keep it running, all right?
That girl nearly got us killed.
You gotta admit, she did hold her own back there.
You ain't gonna make it. Oh. Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Appreciate it. Look, Bill, about your buddy.
You'd
back
be
there,
amazed.
That's a tough deal. And
We square.
we're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
The game did get fed up with me. Upwards basket bloater. Get out of my town. Look at this, Bill. And there we go. And that, my friends,
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay.
is where we
I
stop.
know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued.
Okay, we are going to stop right there. We'll save that for next time. All right, dear friends. What a stream tonight. What an unhinged, insane stream tonight, you guys. And you stuck with it. You stuck with it all night long. Well done. This went later than I'd normally do for The Last of Us, but I hope that you enjoyed it. We will be back with more Last of Us content tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to get to hear from the one and only Charles Joshua Horn, who edited The Last of Us and Philosophy. He is an assistant, he's a professor of philosophy at the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point, and he specializes in early modern philosophy, is an author of numerous peer-reviewed articles and book chapters, mostly about Gottfried Leibniz and video games. So get excited for that. That's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. As far as other content, this Thursday I am going to be streaming. And here's what I'm thinking, chat. This is going to be different. We're just Thursday night until after my spring break is just kind of a free-for-all. And then we're going to get into some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth free cam world tour content. Tiny Bronco tours, as we're calling them. But this Thursday, what if I finished Metaphor live on stream and you can hear me react and give my final thoughts on this game as I finish it, okay? So I think that doing that may be a really fun time, and I can talk to you a little bit about Utopia and Thomas More and all of my thoughts on this insane game, right? So there you go. Everybody, just want to say... I just want to say, y'all are the best. This community is so interesting and so good. And I love that, you know, though we do, here's what I love to say to my students and all this stuff, but it's so true of you guys as well. Though we may not think alike, I have found that we all love alike. And if that's the case, we are in essentials unity, in non-essentials, we have liberty, and in all things we have charity. And that's one of the things that I love about this community that we are building. And we're from all over the world, all over the globe, and we're here for the journey together. And I love that. So whether you're religious, non-religious, whatever flavor of denomination or Christianity or religion you may be, this place is for you, because it is certainly a place for anybody to be here to contribute to the collaborative research. And you're never going to be shut down. You're never going to be tuned out. We just do it with respect. And I love that about you guys. So you are the absolute best community on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all of you guys, certainly on Discord. So with that, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday night. We'll see you on Thursday. Make sure you watch the video tomorrow. And if you haven't seen episode 3 of HBO's The Last of Us, go and watch that and then watch our recap video and get ready to just cry. Cry and cry and cry. With that, happy Tuesday. We'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.